with Miss Tara. Today we are talking about letter. Can you tell me what this letter is? Is it letter A? No, that's silly. How about letter Z? No, that's even sillier. This is our letter of the day, which is letter D. Capital D and lowercase d. Now, can you think of some things that start with letter D? How about this guy right here? Do you know what this is? This is a dinosaur. I have some of these at my house. I have 3 of them at my house. They are big and furry, and they have floppy ears, and they go ruff, 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 ruff. That's right, dog. Dog starts with letter D. I'm thinking of something that you take your marker and you go boop. It's a dot. Those all start with letter D. Day, dinosaur, dog, dot. Letter D says d. Then we make our capital D just like this. We start here at the top and make a straight line down. Then we go back to the top and do a nice curve around for letter D. And lowercase d is even simpler. We first draw a circle and then a line with a little tail on the end. Capital D, lowercase d. Are you ready for our first book? Our first book is Never Let a Dinosaur Scribble. Do you know what it means to scribble? To kind of color crazy all over. So we shouldn't let a dinosaur scribble. Let's find out what this book is all about. I recently got a pet dinosaur. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. And everyone keeps telling me, never let a dinosaur scribble. Why would anyone say such a thing? I mean, dinosaurs are so strong and powerful. So why can't they scribble? Do you know why they can't scribble? I thought if I gave him just one crayon, what could go wrong? What could go wrong? Oh no. Well, I'll tell ya. He took off running toward the wall. We don't scribble on walls, only paper, I yelled. That's true, we never scribble on the walls. Thank goodness my dinosaur has a short attention span. Just before he was going to scribble on the wall, he noticed a couple stones instead. He started to scribble on one of the stones, which was great. But there was just one problem. He really couldn't see the scribble at all. I could tell he had another idea. He went to grab the paint. This wasn't going to end well. But surprisingly, it didn't make a big of a mess as I thought. He just quietly painted his little stone, and it turned out awesome. But then he got another idea. He wanted to paint a dinosaur-sized stone. It didn't take long before he was rolling boulders into the room, one after another. It had become the biggest rock pile I'd ever seen. And the way he painted the rocks was truly extraordinary. But you couldn't see my floor or my bed anymore. I had to find a place for this rock pile, and quick. Then I heard a noise down the hall. That was it. I was going to be in so much trouble. I popped my head out of the door. My mom was standing right there. Before my mom could say anything, I started to explain the mess she was about to see. Well, it all started when I heard to never let a dinosaur scribble. But I had to find out why. So I gave my dinosaur a crayon, and then he ran toward the wall with it. Thank goodness he got distracted with some small stones and started scribbling on them instead. But he couldn't see the scribble at all, so he got some paint. He loved it so much that he got bigger stones, giant ones, and even made a big mess, and I'm sorry. My mom peeked around the corner and smiled. You didn't make a mess. You made some spectacular stone art. When I turned around, there was just a little pile of stones on my table. No huge boulders and no gigantic rock pile, but still some of the best art I'd ever seen. All this time, people wanted to stop dinosaurs from scribbling. It could be because they try to draw on walls or make gigantic rock piles. But if my dinosaur had never scribbled, he would have never learned how to make this amazing stone art. So next time you hear, never let a dinosaur scribble, just remember, all great art starts with a scribble, and even dinosaurs have to start somewhere. The end. All right, friends, did you like our Never Let a Dinosaur Scribble? The author is Diane Albert. Now, a really fun project that you could do with mom and dad or grandma and grandpa's permission at home is you could go in your backyard and find some little rocks and stones, and then you could color on them with crayons or markers or even paints. But make sure it's okay with mom or dad or grandma and grandpa, whoever's house you're at. Never play with paints without their permission. That could be very dangerous. All right, are you ready to sing a color song? I'm thinking of a color that has a D in it. It has 3 letters. D. I know. It's the first color in the rainbow. It's the color of fire trucks. It's the color of stop signs. What color am I thinking of? You're right. It's red. Red. R-E-D. Red. Should we sing a cappella? Do you know what a cappella means? A cappella means singing without music. All right, are you ready to sing without music with me so I'm not singing all by myself? All right, here we go. R-E-D, red, R-E-D, red. I can spell red, I can spell red. Fire trucks are red, stop signs are red too. R-E-D, R-E-D. Let's do it again. Are you ready? Second time. R-E-D, red, R-E-D, red. I can spell red, I can spell red. Fire trucks are red, stop signs are red too. R-E-D, R-E-D. All right, what do they say? Third time's a charm. Are you ready? R-E-D, red, R-E-D, red. I can spell red, I can spell red. Fire trucks are red, stop signs are red too. R-E-D, R-E-D. Good job singing the red song. Our last book today starts with the letter D. This is Dandy. And he's looking at a flower that grows in all of our yards. And it's yellow, but then it gets these really fluffy things on them. And some people call them a weed. And some people think that they're beautiful. Do you know what kind of flower I'm talking about? A dandelion. This is Dandy, and it's written by Aim Dykman. Daddy spied something scary on his perfect lawn. He ran for the clippers, but it was too late. Hi, Daddy. Sweetie, Daddy said, that's a weed. A flower, said Sweetie. Her name is Charlotte, and she's my best friend. Daddy hoped his friends wouldn't notice. They did. Oh, weed! It'll take over the yard, the neighborhood, the universe. You know what to do. Daddy did. He tried during book time, but Sweetie was there. Hi, Daddy. She's reading the dandelion a book. He tried during nap time, but Sweetie was there. Hi, Daddy. He tried during snack time, but Sweetie was there. Hi, Daddy. We saved you a spot. Once again, Daddy hoped his friends wouldn't notice. They did. Get serious. Daddy got serious. Oh, look, he's got his nunchucks and his mad scientist, and he's got a cannon and a jackhammer. Holy cow. But Sweetie was always there. Hi, Daddy. Until it was time for swim lessons. Bye, Daddy. Take good care of Charlotte. I will, said Daddy. He couldn't wait. Vroom! Weed, meet your doom. Doom! But Daddy spied something else on his once perfect lawn. Sweetie's painting. I can't do it, Daddy cried. We know. They were Daddy's too. Then Daddy snips and slips. No, Daddy wailed. Charlotte! Oh no, he cut down Charlotte on accident. They knew what they had to do. Everyone hoped Sweetie wouldn't notice. Do you think she's gonna notice? She did. Daddy, Sweetie cried, there's something wrong with Charlotte. Oh no. Look! Can you see what happened? It's got all the white seeds on it. Daddy looked at his lawn and he looked at his little girl. He chose. It'll be okay, Sweetie. Watch. And soon... Hi, Daddy, Sweetie said. Meet Charlotte 2, and Charlotte 3, and Charlotte 4, and Sweetie beamed. Aren't they beautiful? Daddy smiled. Yes, Sweetie, he said. They're dandy. The end. All right, friends. I cannot wait to see you again sometime soon. I miss you all so much. But until then, air hugs. Bye.